Okay, so a few weeks ago I did a video about 12 ways you can improve your sleep habits. And we talked about in a previous video about why sleep is so important in the development of habits. So if you need to know why I'm talking about sleep, then go back and look at those videos. But this time around I'm going to be talking about breaking down and digging deeper into some of those 12 habits that I talked about as very important for developing good sleep habits. This is one of them. We're going to start with this one. We're going to go into all 12 a little deeper so you can understand what the point is and then how to implement each one of these habits into your life. So the first one we're going to talk about is avoiding blue light in the evening. Now, we talked about what happens when you view blue light in the evening in that prior video, just really briefly. But I'm going to go into a little more deeper here because it's a very important thing to understand that blue light in the evening is detrimental to sleep. So the first thing blue light does is it blocks melatonin. Now, melatonin is, we know, is a sleep neurotransmitter or hormone or whatever it is that helps you go to sleep. And as the sun goes down, the light changes and melatonin starts going up. It's circadian rhythm. Every 24 hours, when the sun starts going down, melatonin should go up. But it's developed in your brain. It's when the sun starts going down, the light starts to change from a light color down to a slow red light. And when it hits red light and starts to get darker, then your body says, oh, it's getting dark, it's time to go to sleep. But when you view blue light, then your body gets confused. It's like, it's still sunny. Why do you think you should be tired? So it down regulates the production of melatonin. Not good for sleep. The second thing it does is that it increases cortisol. Cortisol is it's the hormone or the chemical in your brain that makes you anxious, willing to do things. It's not bad. It's a good, unless you have too much of it and you have it at the wrong time of the day, like in the evening when you're trying to go to sleep. It's the flight or fight chemical, so you want to keep going if you've got high cortisol because you feel like you're in danger or there's something you have to do. So it upregulates cortisol, downregulates melatonin. These two things that help you go to sleep. So you don't want to be viewing blue light when you're trying to go to sleep for that exact reason. Now, if you're wanting to understand how much blue light you're actually viewing, then it's time to actually do an accounting. Figure out when is the last time you look at your phone before you go to bed. Is it you're lying in bed and you check your phone just before you're going to sleep, or do your last little sending of texts or whatever it is? Do you watch entertainment videos on TV? Do you watch TV, which is a blue screen, or a big screen that has blue light in the back of it? What is it that you're doing in the evening that is exposing yourself to blue light, and when do you stop actually watching blue light? This is the consideration when you're thinking about it. You think, oh, okay, well, I don't use my devices very much in the evening. I only look at my phone sporadically in the evening. I stop watching TV at whatever time. But if you still are watching something or viewing your phone even while you're in bed, you're negating your brain's ability to get some sleep, because it's seeing that blue light is thinking it's not time to go to bed yet. So how do we change that so that you actually can stop exposing yourself to blue light later in the evening? Now, I talked about doing major changes in the past and how infrequently that actually happens and works. Most of the time when people try to make all at once changes, they try for a couple days and then they quit. And the reason is there's so many things you have to change to make that happen. Even a simple thing like me, I go for a run every day after work. Well, if you try to do that and you don't do it normally, then you have to, first of all, have everything ready for yourself to go for your run. And then, even though you have this desire to run, it's going to take you half an hour. So what were you doing in that half an hour prior that you now have to reschedule for a different time or make a decision not to do or whatever, right? So that's why it doesn't work. The same thing with blue light. You're not going to say, I'm not going to look at my phone 2 hours before bed. If you're looking at your phone in bed just before you go to sleep, it's not going to happen. You're going to get withdrawal symptoms, or you're going to start feeling antsy, whatever it is. So instead, do these things. Consider when is the normal time that you turn off your phone or don't look at it again. Consider what the benefits are of actually viewing your phone or whatever other devices you're using in the evening. What are the benefits? Like, often there are benefits to that. Like if you're watching television, then you're using it to wind down, or you're using it as couple time to get together, you're using it as family time, you're just using it to zone out and not think about work anymore. Whatever it is, but you're using it for something, and there is a benefit to it. Right. So now that you've got an idea of what the benefits are that you're getting from watching TV or looking at your phone or watching your laptop or scrolling through social media, whatever it is that you're doing with a device that's giving you blue light, then consider now that you have what the benefits are, consider how else you can get those benefits without the device. So if it's a phone and you're trying to wind down, and so you just scroll through social media just before bed, maybe instead of scrolling, maybe put your phone down and read a book for 5 minutes. Right? It's the same thing. You're winding down. You're thinking about something different other than work and sleep and all those other things. You're just engaging with a book rather than with a phone. So if you want to do, these are the things that you can add to your list of things to do rather than watch blue light devices. Like if you're using it as couple time, maybe you could play cards, or instead of sitting in front of a TV and staring mindlessly at it. Or you could play some other kind of game. If it's a family time, maybe you could all go for a walk. Or, these are the things you can put on your list of things that would benefit you, that give you the same benefits as viewing the whatever. So, now that you have a list of things you're getting out of the blue light devices and a list of benefits that you can that you're getting, and then a list of things you can do instead of viewing the devices and get similar benefits from. Then you can decide one day, 1 week, I'm going to pick one of those things and do it 5 minutes before I go to sleep, or try to go to sleep. If your bedtime's 10 o'clock, and the last time you look at your phone is 10 o'clock, which often people do, then look at your phone at 9:55, put it down, open a book, read it for 5 minutes. And then the next week, put your phone down at 9:50 and read a book for 10 minutes. And the next week, see what I'm doing? And whatever it is, you can pick something different. And so, okay, instead of reading a book, maybe you're going to do some deep breathing or some meditation, or you're going to do some cuddle time with your spouse or significant other. These are all things you can add to the time in which you get the benefit of trying to get to sleep and getting away from your phone or the TV or the laptop or any other device that you use that has blue light in the evening. If you keep on doing that, then lo and behold, in 12 weeks, which is an excellent time period, in 12 weeks, you'll be putting your phone down at 8 o'clock rather than 10 o'clock. And you didn't do anything crazy. You just every week just bumped it 5 minutes. Not a big deal. But if you just keep on doing that, then if you still have problems with blue light and trying to get to sleep, then you can continue on until you don't have a problem anymore. And usually it's between 2 and 3 hours that you shouldn't be watching something with blue light, and then you'll be able to get better sleep. All right, so that's blue light, right? It increases melatonin, or increases cortisol and decreases melatonin, and adds a whole bunch of concerns for you, even when you're, that's the other thing I didn't mention, I guess, is when you're scrolling social media or whatever, then it produces either dopamine or cortisol, more cortisol, because either something good is happening or something bad is happening on social media. And so those two things will also prevent you from getting to sleep. All right, so that's that one. We'll talk about the next one, which is to limit your caffeine in the afternoon the next time. And if you are interested in why good sleep is excellent for habits, then you can check out my video about why sleep is important for developing new habits.